So in this video, we're going to be talking about the best schools in San Antonio, Texas. I mean, there's no secret. San Antonio has a lot of good schools, but not all of those schools are created equal. So I'm going to be breaking down the top schools for high school, middle school, and elementary so that you and your kids are really prepared. Let's get to it. So do me a quick favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date on everything San Antonio, living, loving, and owning the city. If I'm not making these videos for you guys, what I'm doing is helping people move in and out of the area. Me and my team absolutely love it and can't get enough of it when people reach out to us that need help here in the city. So whether you call us, text us, email us, go to the website. It really doesn't matter how you get in contact with us, but we would really love to connect. So the first school we'll hop into is Reagan High School. Reagan High School is the #1 traditional public high school in San Antonio, Texas. It's also number 34 of the traditional public high schools in the entire state of Texas, out of almost 1,800 high schools. It's got some great accolades. Niche.com overall grade of A+, receiving A's in multiple different grading categories. Overall, this school received ratings from students and teachers of 4 stars, and here are a couple of those reviews. So Johnson High School, #2 out of the traditional public schools in San Antonio, Texas. It was number 54 on the list for the entire state. It received a Niche.com overall grade of A+, receiving A's in multiple different grading categories. This school is massive. It has about 3,100 students, multiple opportunities and curriculum choices. Now let's see what people said about this school, because it received about 730 reviews and received about 4 stars overall. So let's check out some comments. So the #3 school on this list for me is Alamo Heights High School. Alamo Heights High School has always been a great school in the area. There are some schools that beat out some of the schools on this list, but they're not traditional. They're charter schools or they're magnet schools, and I excluded them from this list. Niche.com rated Alamo Heights High School an A. It received A's in multiple of the different grading categories. Now, Alamo Heights has been receiving some questionable and kind of disturbing reviews, more reviews than any of the other schools that we've looked at so far, with 14 poor rating and 14 terrible ratings, and they're kind of centered around bullying policies and overall culture of the school. So let's take a quick look at the comments so you can see for yourself. So for junior high schools or middle schools here in San Antonio, Alamo Heights Junior School took the #1 traditional middle school here in the city. It's ranked number 61 in the entire state of Texas out of over 2,100 middle schools, and it received a Niche.com rating of A. This school received not that many reviews, but one of the reviews that stood out said that there's plenty of parent and teacher involvements which deal well for the students, and that they are well prepared to go on to high school. So the #2 middle school for San Antonio, Texas is going to go to Lopez Middle School. This school was 169 out of those 2,100 middle schools in the entire state of Texas, and it received a Niche.com grade of A as well. This school has about a 17-to-1 teacher ratio and received 4 stars overall from all of the ratings. One of the ratings that stood out, or the reviews that stood out to me, was that this school is focused on academics and growth. And they said that there's excellent faculty and that the students were definitely well prepared for high school. So Bush Middle School ranked number 3 in all of San Antonio for traditional middle schools here in the city. It was 169 on the list of 2,100 middle schools for the entire state of Texas and received an A- for niche.com's grading system. This school had an overall review rating of about 4 stars, and one that stood out to me was that the parents said that their kids had an outstanding educational experience and their overall experience with the school was really good. For the number 1 elementary school in San Antonio, Texas for traditional elementary schools is going to go to Wilderness Oak Elementary. This school received a niche.com grade of A overall, and it landed at 210 on the list of all Texas elementary schools in the state. There's like 4,600 of them. Now, it received great reviews overall, though elementary schools didn't receive that many. But one of them that stood out to me is that it said the attention to their students was unparalleled. They know them by name and greet them when they come into the school every day. This is something that I can definitely attest to, as my kids, all 3 of them, have attended Wilderness Oak Elementary School, and this is something that we've learned to really love, and we love this school. So Hardy Oak Elementary School landed at the number 2 spot for San Antonio, Texas for traditional elementary schools here. In the entire state of Texas, it's number 245. As you can see, a lot of the schools in San Antonio land in the top percentile when it comes to the entire state. So for this school, it received an A on the niche.com overall grading system, and it received 2 excellent reviews so far. One of them being that the administration and the teachers are outstanding and that everyone really cares about the students and goes above and beyond. Last but certainly not least on the list for traditional elementary schools here in the San Antonio area is going to be Timberwood Park Elementary School. It received a niche.com overall rating of A. And although this school is on the larger end with about 730 students, one of the comments left by a parent was that they actually moved there for the school and that the school has a really welcoming environment. And although they're growing, the faculty and the teachers still know the kids by name and still take really good care of them. Guys, my team and I really try to go above and beyond for our clients. We want you to have the best experience when working with us. If you're considering moving to the area, give us a call, shoot us a text, go to my website. However you get in contact with us is okay. We'll definitely reach out and connect with you. But you guys have a blessed day.